What's up guys, Buadev is here. Welcome to Basketball Shooter Series episode number 3. If you like my series and want to see more videos like this, please like this one and subscribe to my channel. Now that we have our shooting mechanics, at least we can launch the ball right now, and obviously we will improve our shooting mechanics in the later stages, but today we will work on restarting our level, because right now we can only launch our ball once and that's it. And let's think about how we can restart our level, but most importantly when to restart our level. Well, obviously we will have net in the scene later, but when we shoot outside the net, outside our court, we should obviously restart our level. And also when our ball touches ground, we should also restart our game. So let's open script of ball controller and let's start working. We can use on collision enter 2D. So type on collision enter 2D, hit enter, and Visual Studio will auto compile it. And this method runs when game object, in our case ball, touches something with a collider. And if you remember, our ground right here has this box collider 2D. We added it, I think, in episode 1. And so we can use this method. And we can say here that we want to restart the game. And how to do it? First of all, we should take our position at that point. So we can say rb.position and make it equal our starting point, which was start position. After it, we can also make body type kinematic, because to avoid any movement, so RB is kinematic will become true again. And also we can make our speed rb.velocity to be equal vector2.0, not to have any speed, any movement or whatsoever. And if we save this script, so Control S or Command S if you are on Mac, and if we go back in Unity, let's test if everything is working. Let's hit play and see. So here is our ball and let's try to touch our ground. And indeed, well, we have few problems. As you see, our ball is rotating after restarting. And we can fix it. Let's hit on the ball, and in the inspector, if we scroll down where we have our rigid body, you see these constraints. And if we freeze rotation on the z-axis, it should help to stop rotating the ball. So let's test, and indeed it's working. And obviously it's fine, but we can do much better with our restarting. Well, first of all, right now we are doing this on collision enter, and it means that every game object that we will have in the scene, and which will have colliders, will run to this point. So for example, on the later stages, let me quickly show you. We have this square right here, for example, and it will be our net, let's imagine, and it will also have collider, because we will need it to, for example, for the scoring system. And when we hit this game object, our net, we don't want to restart our level, but we will, because we are calling this method, and it will be called on every game object that has this collider. So we should think about better ways how we can implement that. And for that, Unity has this tag and layer system, and every game object has this tag and layer. And if we select our ground, for example, well, I already have this ground layer, but you don't have it yet. So you will have this untagged, I think. And let's select our ground. And if we scroll this tag, we can see this add tag button. We can select this add tag and let's delete it. And we see this plus sign. If we hit this plus sign and, for example, say here name of our tag, for example, ground, and hit save. And now if we select our ground and scroll this tag down, we can assign this tag to the ground. And this is just category, and our ground will be on the category of ground tag. And now if we open this script, we can use this tag to only apply this script, this specific method, to this game object, to ground. And to do it, we can say here, if collision dot game object dot tag double equals, and in quotation marks we can say name of the tag. In our case it's ground. Open and close curly brackets, and if we put all of this code there, so we can cut it and paste it here. Now this method only will run when we touch the game object with the tag of ground, and it will be a better way to do it. And also what we can do, as I mentioned, we should also restart our level when our ball will be outside of our court. So we can create empty game object. So hit on the empty space of the hierarchy panel, create empty, and let's call it just a ground collider, not ground collider. Sorry, we should call it something else because it won't be ground. So we can call it side collider. And let's select our side collider. Let's place it around here outside our scene. And if we add component, we should find here box collider 2D. And let's hit edit collider right here. And let's make its height bigger. Let's shrink it a little bit. And just in case, I will make it pretty tall. And right now we can very simply select his tag and make it ground, and those two game objects will same system. And right now if we hit play, and if for example we hit the ball hard, as you see, when our ball touches that game object, he will restart. And our speed is not enough. I think I will make it 700 just in case, and let's make outside, and obviously it's working. So basically when our ball touches this collider, our level restarts, and that's okay. But next problem that we have, well, it's not a problem, but I don't like how restarting level is immediate. I think at least 2-3 seconds wait time will be fine before we restart our level. So to have some wait time, we can use coroutines, and to use coroutines, we should create enumerator. This is special method for coroutines, and let's call it something like reset delay parentheses curly brackets, and here we can say that we want to wait for some time. And to do it, we should say yield return new wait for seconds, and in parentheses we can type some number, for example 3, and it means that we will have some wait time of 3 seconds. And also we should take those 3 lines, cut and paste here because we don't need them there, and instead of them here we will run our coroutine, our enumerator. And to call coroutine, you just need to say start coroutine, and in parentheses you should say name of your enumerator. In our case it's reset delay parentheses semicolon, and that's it. But these 3, for example, we might not like these 3 seconds, and then we should go back in Visual Studio in this script and change it one more time. And instead we will do better way. We will create public float wait time, and here instead of 3 we will pass wait time, and this wait time we can assign in the inspector from the Unity. If we don't like 3 seconds, we can easily change this wait time from there. So let's select our ball, let's scroll down, and as you see we have this wait time, and we can make it 3, for example. If we hit play right now, and let's touch our ground, and As you see, we have some kind of wait time, and our restarting level is not immediate right now. We have 3 seconds. Well, we can make it 1 second and it should be much faster. Yes, indeed it is. Or we can have much more time. Just play test and place some number that you like. And that's it for the restarting our level, guys. And I see you in the next episode. And thanks for watching, and bye bye.